Hello, and welcome to Crystal Dream Studios. This is your host, Kayla. Okay, so exciting news, everyone. 50 subscribers. And actually, as I make this video right now, it's at 59. What? So, what do I have in store other than this cute and adorable little speed paint? Well, I asked many of you a Q&A of this video to ask whatever you like with no regard to me not answering it, I guess. Whatever. But before I jumped into that, the speed paint and why it's there. Because I couldn't think of what to do, I decided to ask all of you. Now by that I mean those in my Amino family. If you don't know what Amino means, it's a community app that houses fandoms and art communities, anything of the like. You think it, I'm sure they have something for it. And you. Seriously, it's actually a really cool app. Now, keep in mind it is PG-13 plus, so you're not gonna get, well, just keep that in mind, there's kids there, so if you're an adult, PG-13. Anyway, check it out, it's a great app. It's a great app to meet new people and grow whatever passions you have. For me, it's my art and my YouTube, so I got like 7 Aminos that I'm currently in that help me up my YouTube and art skills, and it actually works, and I meet a lot of friends, and I'm really grateful for every single one of them. Anyway, so I asked what I should do while I was answering questions, and many of you gave answers, and I asked you to give me the best suggestion, and somebody did. So the winner of that best suggestion is someone called Dun Boy. I apologize if I did not pronounce that right. They do have a YouTube channel, so I will link it in below. And they also do speed points, so go check them out for me. From what I see, it looks really cute. So keep it up. Keep up the good work. As with the suggestion, it was to pick a random viewer and paint them with my OC, thanking all of you, and the good friend that was the winner, which was done with a random selection, was Karsagayan. I think I said that right. I probably didn't. I apologize if I did. So congrats, and I hope you like the recreation of your OC. Now, without further ado, your questions. And runner-up number 1, End the Freak, asked, what would happen if your family was injured or killed by accident or on purpose? What would you do? Well, he apologized if it was too dark, and it may be, but it's a question, so why not? My answer is, I would prefer that they only be injured if possible, as I don't think I could live without my family, but I would do my best in helping them and doing what was necessary so that it not happen again. Family is everything to me, so in all honesty, I really hope nothing like that ever happens. So, good question. Hopefully it never happens, so don't jinx me. Okay, so from Jamie Mations, what is your biggest inspiration and how long have you been drawing? Well, Jamie, my biggest inspiration, honestly, is my family. Since I have started showing interest in my art, they have always been there to support all my passions. As for when I started seriously drawing in my life, I would say I was 7. So I have been doing art about 20 or so years. Sometimes off and on, depending on life situations. But yeah, that would be my biggest inspirations, is my family. And from Karsagayan, again, I apologize if I said that wrong, favorite YouTuber. Now, I really tried thinking hard on this one. I didn't watch YouTube that often before becoming one. I honestly made fun of my sister a lot for consistently watching it all the time. But the one person I can't seem to stop watching since the YouTubing experience and all that is the great and mighty Jazza. Not that he's great and mighty, but if he ever watches this, I'm going to be seriously embarrassed. But anyway, who can't deny that crazy, obnoxious guy who does fun challenges? I really hope to meet him at a VidCon one day, and so our obnoxiousness can combine into one mighty force. Like Voltron or something. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So from Golden Embers, what is your favorite art piece you have created? Honestly, this is hard for me to answer. My art is like individual children, and having children of my own, I feel like if I loved one more than the other, it just would be unfair. So as I put love into each piece individually, so I can't say I love one more than the other. I love them all equally, even the ones that I don't love so much. I mean, it's art. It's my art, and if it would be unfair if I didn't like one more than the other. So, hope that answers that question. From Mark the Cool Kid, what is my biggest fear, and do I like your profile pic? Now, this is from one of the Miamino families, and his profile pic was a monkey. A cute monkey, I might add. So, yes, Mark, I do like your monkey. As for my biggest fear, I would say being left alone. I'm quite the social creature, and I don't want to be left alone. But thinking on it more, I think it would be losing my daughter would be the bigger fear, in all honesty. So, I mean, I guess it's both of those things. I mean, my daughter is my world, and if I lost her, I think that honestly would be my biggest fear. So, trash the first part of that answer and just go with the second part. Alright, and from Alex Wolf de Proxy, I hope I said that right. What kind of brushes would I recommend you buying? Alex, that actually is a really good question because there is types of brushes that you should buy for your painting. Now, I myself have hand-me-down? I don't know how you... For some odd reason, my brain doesn't know how to say that. Anyway, I have basically trash brushes myself. Doesn't mean they're bad brushes. I mean, no brush is a bad brush because even if you have a frayed brush that could be used as a good texture for any any paint medium. Now, depends on really what you're painting with as to what kind of brush you should be using. Like watercolors require more of a softer, silkier, absorbent brush, whereas acrylic can be a little more sturdy and soft. It doesn't really have to be absorbent because the paint is right there and you can always go back for more. And oils tend to be a rougher brush, more of like a hair, like a horsehair thing going on. I could be wrong on this, so don't quote me on it, but that's as much as I know on brushes itself. And I've painted with every medium. I've painted with watercolor, which is my favorite, which you see in the background, and I've painted with acrylic, and I've painted with oils. And it really does matter as to what kind of brush you use, so before you pick a paint style, make sure you have the right brush for that paint style. And if they should have them all listed out inside stores. If you don't know which ones to use, ask the store person thing. I hope that helps. Alright, and from Gigi, it was an odd request. He wanted me to fill out a personality quiz, which I agreed, strangely enough, from MBTI from www.16personalities.com. So my results is I'm a type A personality, so I hope that answers your question. Basically, my mind trait, I'm not even getting into all that. It was just crazy. So, anyway, I hope that answers your questions. If I missed anyone, I apologize, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. So I do thank you for everyone for watching. Have a fun day. Bye!